In this video, I want to show you a device that will keep you warm in the event of an emergency power outage, as well as allow you to cook food. It does not require electricity, which makes this super versatile. I'm sure you're curious to see what this device is and how it works, so let's get right into it. So this is called the InstaFire by Vesta. And to start off with, this is about $130 on Amazon Prime. So not a super expensive device, but it is extremely versatile and a great device to have. So I want to show you how this is made real quick. So basically this is the top portion. And as you can see, it has these aluminum fins that absorb heat really well. And it has a thermal fan. So when that flame hits the bottom of this plate here, it starts spinning and it blows it through these fins and it causes warm air to come out. Now we're going to show you how many CFMs it blows, and we're going to show you with a thermal image camera how much heat is generated by this whole device after it's run. Now this is the really cool part as well. When you take the top off, it's still a heater. It's just not dispersing that heat, but it now becomes a stovetop. So you can put 2 small pans or 1 large one here with all 3 flames, and you can heat up a meal in the event of an emergency. Super versatile tool, and I think it's a genius idea. So let's show you how this works here. So we simply slide this tray out, and these are 6-hour canned heat. I'll leave a link for this canned heat as well. Now the flames are, you might not be able to see it here, but they are indeed on. They're just, they burn really clean. A lot of times you can't even see the flame here. So just for reference here, I did a video on this a few weeks back, and it produced some heat, but this right here, because the flame is so large, these by itself with nothing else produces way more heat than this did. I still think you can, heat a small room or a greenhouse or something with this, but these are awesome. We're going to slide this into the tray, and then we'll throw this top back on. Right now it is 6:20, so we'll see how long it takes for this fan to start spinning, and we'll come back in a few minutes. Today's video is brought to you by Mr. Cool, America's #1 choice for quality, affordable DIY HVAC equipment. And Filter By, offering quality HVAC filters shipped right to your door. All right, so it is 6:26, so it took about 5-6 minutes for this to fully ramp up. It started quite a bit sooner, but it's pumping out some heat already. And I want to show you with our CFM reader how much CFMs it's putting out just right here. Now, as you can see, we're getting about 200 feet per minute. So it's not blasting this air, but it's definitely moving it. Now we're gonna do an actual test in a small room in our home and see how much this will raise the temperature there in a 1-hour time slot. Now, before we get into that test, I just wanna show you what decibels this is registering at. So about 41, 42 decibels. So this thing is whisper quiet. All right, guys, so we are in a pretty small room here, and we've got our temperature probe set up right here. It's 68.7 degrees, and we just lit these. So we're gonna slide them in here, and then we'll show you what time it is currently. So right now it is 10:28. So 10:30, we're gonna give this a whole hour. So we're gonna check back at 11:30 and see what our temperature reading is showing. I'm also gonna close this vent right here to make sure that no air comes into this room during this 1-hour time slot to get a true reading. All right, guys, I can already tell it's pretty toasty in here. It is 11:30 and it is 76 degrees in here. Man, this thing is just cooking. Feels really good. This room isn't tiny. It's probably 12 by 12. So I'm really impressed with how this did. It raised this room by 7 degrees in just an hour. So in an emergency situation, this is going to be really cool to have. Now I want to test out the cooking surface. So we're going to fry an egg on here and see how it does. Okay, so we got the top portion taken off here, letting that cool down. We're just going to use a small pan here and make sure that we're going to use the lid, because that's going to keep a lot of that heat in. So we'll go ahead and put some butter in and see how fast we can melt that. So I just put this butter on. I went and grabbed this little thing that we keep the butter in, and it's already melting. So I think this is actually going to work really well. I'm really impressed with this. So let's let that warm up for a few minutes, and then we'll put our eggs in. All right, let's see if I can do this one-handed here. Maybe. Okay, so it's 11:34. We're gonna put the lid on here, come back in a few minutes, and show you what we got. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. 11:38, so it's only been a few minutes here. This, by the way, is a Our Place pan, and look how awesome it works. Love these pans by Our Place. So I'm gonna try and split this and flip these guys. Actually, I'm gonna be a little bit adventurous here and just try and flip these right here since it's so slick. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. This works really well. So we can heat up food, we can cook food. Really a versatile thing, if you ask me. I think every house should have one of these guys. Okay, next I wanted to see how quickly this can boil some water. This is cold water. As you can see, it's 60-degree water, so it's not warm at all. So let's see how long this takes. Right now it is 11:40. So we'll put our lid on this guy and see how long it takes. Look at that. Ooh, it's hot. All right, guys, it just started boiling. It's 11:56, so it took 16 minutes to get boiling water. But as you can see, it's full on boiling. I'm really impressed again with this device. So that's how long it takes to boil some water. So you can heat up meals, cook meals, do whatever you want with this. Okay, so next we're gonna get out our thermal imaging camera and we're gonna see where the heat is dispersed on this device, if it's heating up in certain areas, and I think that'll be a cool test to have. Okay, so as you can see on our thermal imaging camera here, we have our red marker that's showing the max temperature that we're seeing here. We've seen about 160, 170 Celsius, which is about 300 degrees. So this thing is getting really hot. And as you can see, there's hot areas on multiple parts of the actual device. The whole base is significantly warmer than its surroundings. The lowest temperature on the bottom right of our monitor there is showing about 3 to 5 degrees Celsius. So we can see a huge difference here. And even you can see the hotness coming out where the air is being emitted right here. That's pretty cool to see on the thermal image camera that it's showing that heat being dispersed. Now, as far as the temperature that's coming out of the Vesta, we're at about 162. We're still climbing a little bit, but this is generally putting out about probably 160, 170 degree air, which is significantly warmer than what you'd expect to come out of, say, the vents of a gas furnace. Now, the Vesta also has this little snuffer that slides into the back there. So if you don't want to try and put the cap on, you can just snuff out the flame like that, and then you can cover them back up. Well, guys, I was really impressed with the Instafire by Vesta. Full disclosure, they did not send me this product or sponsor this video. I purchased this with my own money and wanted to do an honest review of it. Now, if you're curious where you can find this product, simply go down to the video description and you can find a link for this right there. Now, if you want to see something else that I recommend every homeowner do that has a gas furnace, check out this video right here. It's less than $20 and you can get power to just your gas furnace and keep your home warm in the event of an emergency. So until next time, you guys be safe. Later.